love the film, by the way.
Oh, great.
Thank you so much.
I mean, the film looks amazing.
Oh, yeah. Maddie, our DP, is amazing.
I mean, the whole look and the imagery and the aesthetic. I mean, it was so visually striking. What was it like being on that set? Did you get, because I mean, obviously the audience sort of experience is an amazing one, but was it built to look like that in real life? Did it feel quite overwhelming when you were there?
Oh my goodness, yes. The production design, the props, I mean, every aspect of it, the costumes, it really was, for me, mind-blowing when I just walked into the production office and saw, you know, they had all these miniature models and pictures up of what the sets would look like. And I'd never, you know, experienced something like that on this scale. It really is, it's mind-blowing the way that they're showing like a very different side of DC, you know, very scrappy kind of colorful, poppy side. You know, it's not really Bruce Wayne's Gotham. It's kind of the Gotham that would be outside, you know, on the outskirts of it. So I was blown away by the scale of it.
I mean, obviously, your character's pretty good at stealing things. And I'm not going to suggest you stole anything, but did you get to keep any memorabilia? Or did you maybe get to steal any memorabilia from the set?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I stole any of it, but I would say that I took the cast that Cassandra Cain wears in the movie, and they had tons of them, so I was able to keep one of them. But I did definitely practice stealing stuff on my family, like some wallets and phones and stuff.
I'm going to check my pockets before I leave this room, 100%. I mean, the characters they're pretty badass. I mean, the fight sequences were great to watch. Did they? I imagine there was much training went into it, but also just the choreography. It's almost like dancing, isn't it? When you have to
Yes, no, it's definitely a ballet. You know, you work with your partners, and the choreography. You know, you can't really improvise much. Because you've worked on it for months. We trained for almost 5 months for this film total, and our stunt team, 8711s, they're some of the best in the business, and they really pushed us. You know, my character, Black Canary, had to learn, I had to learn mixed martial arts. She's a street fighter. And so it was painful. It was really painful, but I felt so strong. You know, it was nice to not have to worry about how I looked or how my body looked, but it was more so about how my body felt. So changed my diet, had a personal trainer, and left feeling incredibly strong.
Because, I mean, usually in these sort of films, everyone's got these kind of superpowers, but this film felt sort of really sort of entrenched in humanity. These characters felt very real. I mean, there's that great scene when obviously we get introduced to Mary's character, and then we see that even she's actually quite awkward, and I just love the fact they even give sort of these sort of superheroes awkward tendencies. How important is that to give the audience something to connect to make them feel like relatable people, not these kind of huge big superheroes that run around, sort of fly around and solve crimes?
Yeah, I love that about the writing with Christina Hodgson's screenplay is, you know, it does feel more grounded than a lot of these films sometimes can feel. And I even though it's heightened, you know, and it's told through this crazy, colorful narrative, Harley's narrative, it still feels very grounded. And you've got, like, you know, a kid who's an orphan, and, you know, Black Canary who's struggling to find her voice and lost her mother at a young age. And, you know, I think everyone's kind of searching for the emancipation and searching to heal from a different sort of like heartbreak that they've each experienced, which brings a lot of humanity to the film.
Just very quickly, do you reckon we could see you guys come back for more, maybe?
I hope so.
You know, it's not up to us. But I mean, I am in love with Black Canary, and I think there's a wealth of material based from the comics, you know, of where you could take a lot of these characters,
Cool. Brilliant. Thanks so much for your time today. Much appreciated. Thank you. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey